My name is Aiden Becken. I am born and raised in Prior Lake, Minnesota, about 30 minutes south of the cities. And I recently graduated from St. John's University here in Minnesota. I was a soccer player for my 4 years there and for many years before that. And I recently got accepted to the Creighton University School of Medicine, a school that I have always pinned as one of my top choices and a place that I think that I'll fit in really well as an applicant and as a person. The medical school application process, to me, was very long and very confusing because in my situation, I don't have anybody in my family who has gone through that before, and so I didn't have anybody really close to me who I was able to reference as I went along the way, whether that be from my MCAT studying all the way up to and through my interview process. And so that's what led me to reach out to really understand those tips and tricks as I went along the way to really maximize my application. Inspira Advantage stood out to me when I was first looking for a MCAT tutor. I was looking for somebody that themselves had done very well on their own MCAT and was able to come to a one-on-one meeting with me with that high-level experience. And because I feel like if I'm going to take the time to work with somebody, I want to work with the best, and I feel like Inspira was able to do that for me. Remi far exceeded my expectations. I came in to these interview practices, which is what we worked on, expecting to have regular questions and have her edit those and make sure that I was doing my best there. But Remi was really able to tailor the experience to both the school that I was interviewing for and to the person that I was. And I feel like the help that I received was much more personalized than I could have imagined, and I was really appreciative of the work that she did for me. The most valuable aspect of Remi's support for me was her availability beyond the actual interview times that we had scheduled. If I ever had a question for Remi, she made herself very available outside of those interview sessions, and we even had other phone calls talking about different aspects of that application and the interview process following our set times. And so that really, to me, was very valuable because she forged a connection between me and herself that allowed me to ask more and more questions, and I believe set me up for the success that I eventually had. My biggest tip for students starting out on the med school application path is to find a way to not do it alone. Reach out to somebody, whether it be in your family or, in my case, a company like Inspira Advantage. Find somebody that you're able to go to and reference for when you do have questions, because the process is long and confusing enough, at least in my experience, to where you're going to run into those obstacles. And having somebody that you're able to reach out to and reference when you reach those obstacles was very, very valuable. And I'm not sure that I would have been where I am today if I didn't have somebody that I could reach out to for that help.